Hi there. Today we're going to continue our look at the German tech tree destroyer line. This time we're going to look at the Tier 3 destroyer, the G-101. Just for information, I can show you here the equipment build that I have on the G-101 and the captain skills as well, although there's only one captain skill selected. It's an all Tier 3 battle with only 2 real players on each side, which is what you'll often find in the lower tiers. Okay, time to get my game head on. Now, when there are so many bots in a game, which automatically goes straight for your home base, I tend to position myself to defend the base from the very beginning. During this approach phase at the start of a battle, I'm continuously watching the minimap so I can start to get a strategic picture to make decisions about where I'm going to actually end up positioning myself. The G-101 has a rapid torpedo reload, so I keep dropping torpedoes into predictive channels. I'm going to make a sharp left here to my port side to use that island for cover. If I continued straight ahead, I'd be sailing into crossfire, which is usually never predictive of a good outcome. Okay, let's switch and see if I can get some damage in on this destroyer. The destroyers, although they're manned by bots, seem to be pretty good in their use of torpedoes, so any way you can get these destroyers out of the game, same as the ordinary game as well, the better for the team. Now, for me, the best way to play the G-101 is as a torpedo boat, and you shouldn't over-rely on gunnery. This close to an enemy destroyer, try to remain either predominantly bow in or stern in, so that you can avoid any torpedoes launched by the enemy destroyer. You'll see me ignore the aiming guide here because I'm trying to predict where the destroyer is actually going to turn. Now, looking at the mini-map, if I continue ahead, I'm going to be in crossfire between ships again, so I need to execute a sharp turn here to get away from everybody. Now, if you actually down rudder to half or quarter speed, you get a better turning circle. So I'm trying to stay off the island here, but let's get some torps away for that cruiser while we're executing the turn. Actually, I'll just get caught on the island briefly here. Right, we're away, let's get some more torps off. And it's down already. While I get some shots off of this enemy cruiser, looking at the mini-map, I can see a cruiser and a destroyer coming up over my right shoulder, so let's turn and engage them. You can see here is one of the beauties of the G-101 in that it has these forward-facing torpedoes as well as the lateral torpedoes. Now, I want to turn here to give a narrow profile for that cruiser to shoot at, but I need to be careful about being too broadside and eating torps from the destroyer. So the enemy destroyers managed to get them torps away. So now you're going to see the utility of managing to stay either bow in or stern in. It allows me to dodge these torpedoes easily. Now if you have a heal, it's okay to let fires burn, because the repair party will recover all of the damage caused by a fire. But if you don't have a heal, put them fires out, unless there's a risk of you taking a second one immediately. Okay, there's the Kraken achievement, having sunk 5 of the enemy ships. Kind of appropriate that the music we have for this particular video is called Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, having got those torps away at the cruiser, I'm going to drop smoke now. I want to have a brief check of the minimap and take stock of exactly the current situation. Yeah, we're behind on points at the moment, and we're actually a ship down right now as well, so we've got some catching up to do. Now the cruiser that we got the torps off against before has survived those for the time being, and is still flipping our base. So here comes another ship as well. I need to take action against them to protect the base. I need a few seconds though, because my engine's disabled for the moment, or inhibited at any rate. Just need to get that repaired and then I can get into action. Okay, with that one, we've now turned around the ship count at the points. We're 5 ships versus 3 now. Now look at the chat on the left hand side and the achievements messages. I'm starting to feel like I need some company. So you see that St. Louis there, that's actually a real player, so he's my primary target, but he's heading away from our base, and there's another cruiser attempting to enter and flip the base. Let's deal with this one first, then, so that the base is secure. While the St. Louis is my primary target, I could see that I didn't manage to finish off that other cruiser with the torp, so let's deal with him first of all to protect the base. So I can see another cruiser now closing in on our base. I'd just like to see if I can get some shots off on that St. Louis, just to eat into his HP a little bit, get him nearer to sinking. Can't chase him any further now. I've got to turn around and head back towards protecting the base. Perhaps just one shot between these islands as I turn around here. Okay, the other cruiser's in the cap now, so I need to turn back. There's nobody else there to defend the base, so that's the priority for the time being. I'll drop some smoke here though, so that I don't get any shots coming at me from behind from the St. Louis. I need to try and use the island for cover though, because once the cruiser in the base spots me, then the St. Louis can see me in any case, smoke or not. Okay, so I'm detected now. Let's get some torps away. Oh, and there comes incoming from the St. Louis. But if I bend around this island, that denies him the shot from there on. Oh, it's actually a battleship, not a cruiser. Let's go bow in now to deny a large profile for him to shoot at. Maybe get another torp away. But not required. There you go, game over. Let's take a look at the end of match stats. So personal performance, got Confederate, high caliber, got the Kraken, actually sunk 9 ships with 176,000 damage. Not a bad return for one game's work. So in terms of the team stats, top scorer in the team, perhaps unsurprisingly. Let's take a brief look at the detailed report as well. So you can see the damage scored against each of the ships, potential damage, etc. On this screen. Okay, a final review of the credits earned. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care all, and hope to see you again soon.